Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great Monday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today on the channel we'll be looking at only the Turtles of Grayskull Mini Deluxe Mossman, the mutated Master of Nature. We'll take a look at him in the packaging only. We'll look at all his items he comes with, which is amazing. The beautiful artwork that is on this packaging. Of course, we'll compare this packaging to the other Turtles of Grayskull Mini Deluxe Mouse Jaw, and of course his Walmart Collector's Edition Origins version packaging, because this is different from those two packaging. Okay, this is a much bigger window box, and I'll show you. We'll take a look at the differences. All right, and here we go, guys. Of course, you have your good old there's old Mossman right there. Looks really cool. Turtles of Grayskull logo. There's a shot of him right there. There he is right there. And he kind of reminds me of a certain other figure that hopefully we'll get down the road. I'm getting a similarities of another figure I hope that we do hope to get. And I'll tell you here in a minute. You got this right here is a neck extension right there. You can see a little ball joint right there. There's his tentacle right there. I'm getting that same Masterverse feel right there. And I've got my other... Right now, it's spinning right now, my other Mossman loose. And I'm getting that type of vibe right here with this weapon here, or that extension right there. This is a Shield-esque face right there. You have the Master Universe sticker and the Ninja Turtle sticker. Surrounded by the, looks like a sewer right here. Very similar to the Mouse Jaw packaging. Alright. First, this right here is a very cool shot here. As you can see, you can transform him to this mutated plant like Venus flytrap right there. It looks really gruesome, really cool. It's got some tentacles around it right there, like you can see right there. You got the purplish armor here. It looks like a bone right there. You can see the tentacles around him. The see-through greenish slime oozed Mossman right there. Of course, the back right here with some absolutely gorgeous artwork right here of him taking on Leo here. The same type of claw right there, or tentacle right there. Alright. Of course, there's the cross cell right there, or the figure right there, as you can display how you wish to display him. That you can have that, Venus flytrap as a shield. Or you can transform him completely to a big old mutated monster. Right there. Alright. Of course, the other side of him right there. So there he is. Also, I will... also, there's one thing that is missing from the packaging, which I thought was going to be part of all the Mini Deluxe figures. And I'll let you guys know in a minute what I'm talking about. But there he is. Alright, looks really cool, and I have no doubt, like the tentacles, right, the purple tentacles could probably be articulated and move around if you wish to give them that gruesome look right there. Alright. Now, of course, he looks like a very familiar figure, a figure that I do hope we get, and I don't know we will or not, and I don't know if this is Mattel's way of giving us something similar in the packaging with this Mossman here. And I'm also curious, once I do get a second one, if he has, that pine scent smell. I don't know if that's the case or not. Only time will tell when we get a second one. When we do a full unboxing, I will do an unboxing of this figure when I get my second version of him. But I'm very curious, if he does have that pine scent smell. Of course, that collector's edition version of him did have that pine scent smell, but once you removed him from the packaging, the Walmart collector's edition, that pine scent smell did fade away very quickly and was gone within days. So I'm probably going to say no, but I'm getting, like, back to the figure itself here. It looks absolutely incredible, but I'm getting this vibe here, this similarity to another He-Man figure, and that figure. And I don't have him in my only one version of him I have is from the Funko Pop world, and that's that slimed He-Man right there. I'm getting that same feel and look of this Mossman here, with this, with the red eyes, the greenish slime tone right here. like the He-Man from the Slime Pit. And I don't know if this is Mattel's way of giving us a version of that look of this Mossman here. And I don't know if we're going to still get that Slime Pit He-Man version of him in the Origins, which will be great. If we do get a Slime Pit play set or the Ooze Pit, we get that in He-Man. But I think this is like their version of the Slime Pit He-Man here. Looks really cool. Looks really cool. It looks really good. All right, now the packaging itself, believe it or not, is a little bit different from the Mouse Jaw. Okay, I have Mouse Jaw here in the packaging, and you can see right away the height difference between the two here. You can see this version of Mossman is a little bit taller right here in the packaging from the Mouse Jaw here. Back it up here. All right. Same exact, box art here with the, with the sewer pipes in here and all that. The same, we got the two figures here, both of them right here. But one thing I did notice, and what is missing, and I just thought, but I guess not, I thought that all the mini deluxe figures in this particular crossover event, like Mousejaw here, you can see Mousejaw has that Build-A-Figure, part of that Metal Botto figure here. He does not have that. I think the rest of the line here of this mini deluxe figures, like Megator, the Krang Megator, and the Slacker or Slaker Faker mini deluxe figure, will not have that Build-A-Figure. So it brings very curious about when we will get the rest of that Build-A-Figure. Of course, all we have left right now, because Wave 1, we saw photographs of Wave 1, Wave 2, Turtles to Grayskull. We got these mini deluxe figures like, Mousejaw here, and we got Mossman, and of course Krang, and Slaker, and that was it as far as Turtles to Grayskull figures coming, to us. So I'm very curious because there's so many other figures that we have not seen yet, and I don't know when Mattel is going to announce them. I've got a feeling maybe that Secrets Reveal video from Mattel Creations may shine some light on that, giving us some new figures from the Turtles of Grayskull line. I do know probably going to get, as far as Origins figures, we'll probably get Cyclone and Extendar as probably two Origins figures coming very soon. But I'm also very curious about the Turtles of Grayskull line. We got so many other figures that still have not been out yet, and one big one, of course, is Michelangelo. He should be coming out very soon, probably Wave 3. We have Skeletor to take a look at, or Orko. I did hear a rumor that Rocksteady and Bebop will be have that Too Bad-esque feel, where the two figures will be kind of merged into one, like Too Bad. And I heard that as a rumor. I did not see any concept art, but that's one of the rumors out there right now. Is Rocksteady and Bebop will be a Too Bad-esque figure here. We have, of course, Splinter. He's supposed to have that King Grayskull vibe because we saw the part of the artwork of him. Who else? We have, Tila, April O'Neil. We have, I like to see a mutated Battle Cat or Panther. I mentioned Skeletor, before. There's so many other figures out there that, a Casey Jones-esque, Fisto version of him. I would like to see a Baxter Stockman, Fly-esque, Buzz-Off combination of the figures. I think that'd be a really cool take on him. So there's so much that, we're looking forward to, and I hope that this Secrets Reveal line, or video coming very soon, like on Thursday and Friday, will shed some light on of this line here. All right. So here is, once again, there's, Mousejaw right there, and you can see the difference in height. And here is, of course, Mossman is, here's his collector's edition right there, and it's the same packaging of Mousejaw. Right there, you can see the differences. What kind of be cool with this version of Mossman here, if we would have gotten that second Lords of Power head, for this version here. Take a step back, you can see the difference in the height right there in the packaging. So it's similar, but a little bit different. This one is taller. All right. So we've gotten so many versions of Mossman in the world of the Master Universe lately. I'm curious about what version has been your favorite one. And if you're curious where I was able to get him, okay, because he was up for pre-order at Walmart for that collector's con, and I will admit this, I do occasionally I got him off eBay, guys. I did pay a little bit extra for the retail, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so I got him off eBay. I didn't pay an arm and a leg. I didn't pay this ridiculous, price on him. He was a little bit more expensive than retail. I will admit that, but he's not like, crazy expensive. Okay. If you're curious, if you want to get him or if you want to play that waiting game, for me personally, this line is, I wouldn't say failing right now, but this line is, is nowhere to be seen. As far as, Wave 1 figures, this is supposed to be a retail, line here, and from my personal experience, where I'm at right now, I have not gotten any, Wave 1 figures yet, any Wave 2 figures yet. Only figures I have right now, as far as retail is concerned, is my local Target, is that Mouse Jaw right now. I assume this Mossman here and the Megator and the other Origins figures, like, Terror Roar and Lord Grasp Origins figures, I think are going to be a Walmart exclusive. And right now, there's no telling when, if right now, I should have gotten at least Wave 1 Turtles of Grayskull figures, at least at my local, retail stores, and I have not gotten anything. So who knows when exactly I'm going to be able to get this Mossman here. It could be, this time next year, when I finally get this figure, in my collection at retail. I have no idea. I'm very curious. So, I pulled the trigger. I was able to get him at a reasonable price. I don't go too crazy. I'm not going to spend, big monies. If I had to, if he was more than he was, it was like double, basically, just about, a little bit over double of the retail price, to get this figure here. If it was more than that, it was like 3-digit numbers and stuff like that, I would have not gotten him. I would have played that long waiting game for him to get him, but, he was at a reasonable price, and I had the money, so I pulled the trigger, and I was able to get him for my collection, because like I said, I have no idea. I have no clue when this particular line, is going to start heating, in big giant, in big massive waves, to hit retail. I don't know. I really don't know. He could be coming out sometime in late July, I think. So I pulled the trigger, guys, and I got him off eBay, but I hopefully very soon we'll see him. Maybe, I don't know if he's just a Walmart exclusive or the other, online stores like TRG Toys and Collectibles, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, Amazon, and anywhere else that you shop online. We'll have him, and of course Megator, the Krang Megator, or the I think Slaker or Slacker, or what you want to call him. I do believe he is a Target exclusive, and I think that version of him should be coming out in near end of April. So time will tell. But also, like I said, with the Build-A-Figure, I'm very curious of if this Build-A-Figure too, guys. I don't mean to change gears here. Like I said, I thought he would be part of all the mini deluxe figures, which is not the case. Where will we find the rest of this Metal Botto Build-A-Figure? Mikey maybe, April O'Neil / Tila, Orko. I would, like I said, I'd love to get a mutated Battle Cat or Panther. I think that'd be really cool. Or a mutated Baxter Stockman and, Buzz-Off as hybrid, combination with the two figures. Maybe Too Bad, or the Rocksteady Bebop Too Bad figure. So I hope Mattel will give us shine some light on some new figures of this brand here, and I do hope that they will get it in gear and start putting out these figures out more frequently in retail, because it's still a cool line. I do like this line here. It's just so frustrating that the fact that by now at least I would have, at least for me, I would have seen at least Wave 1 figures out in retail, and so far personally for me, I've not seen that at all. All right. But the figure itself looks amazing. I love, and it's kind of funny because I always thought, for me, Mossman was always mutated. He's part of nature, and he's part of the world around Eternia. So I guess, I mean, I don't know if he was always called the mutated. Well, he's the master of camouflage, I guess. But I do like the look. I've got that same, like I said, I got that same slime pit He-Man feel to him, with the see-through green and the red eyes. I mean, it's just about, the similarities are so, very the same. And of course, I do believe in the back, he doesn't come with a comic, but like with Mousejaw came with that card, that little single card, with the picture of the Mousejaw and a little description of him. I feel like it's going to be the same similarities to Mossman here. Looks really cool. All right. I'm very curious about the Venus flytrap. You'll be able to, I think the green part can be open and closed as a clamp, I think, to gobble up your enemies right there. But still a very, very cool figure. I do like the look of him. They have that same 5.5 stance. You can pop the head off. You can, for the most part, if you're able to paint, I don't know, because it's like a see-through greenish color here. I was about to say, if you can, find a way. I'm sure a lot of, creator and, customizers can probably paint a He-Man head, in this greenish look right here to give you that slime pit He-Man feel. Now, I hope that Mattel will give us that same He-Man, because I think that's really cool. But I think for now, this is their answer to us collectors here, giving this Mossman here. I like that. I like that. This looks really cool. Very gruesome. Very, creepy to me. But like I said, I hope Mattel Creations or Mattel will give us, from that Secrets Reveal line or video, that we'll get some new Turtles of Grayskull concept art. We've got Cyclone. We have Extendar coming very soon. I saw some photos of Extendar. Looks amazing. Of course, I saw that, that Skeletor, Target exclusive, Stranger Things, Debbie Gorgon 2-pack. And I get that same vibe for this version here of this Mossman in a way. Because, with the big, open, like, plant, with the, it's a little bit similar, but I know it's totally different. But with the Stranger Things, Debbie Gorgon, the big old Venus flytrap face right there, and I'm getting the type of vibe somewhat similar, like with this Mossman here. So I'm very curious. It looks really cool. All right. But like I said, this has been so many versions of Mossman to come out in modern Origins, Masterverse line here. We have this Mossman here. And I'm curious which one's been your favorite one, when you get this version here. Like I said, I got him off eBay. If you want to check it out, and if you want to get that right now, you might be still there. Like I say, it is a little bit more than your average retail price. If you want to play that waiting game, there's nothing wrong with that. It's great. Like I said, for me personally, I don't, hopefully the other online toy stores, because I always go to the first. But if I have to go to eBay, I will do that, from occasion. But if you want to play that long game, and hopefully like places like, TRG Toys and Collectibles, Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon, Entertainment Earth, or any other online place that that you shop online for Master Universe figures or Ninja Turtles figures, we'll have them, for sale. I of course go for that always, and I want to do the same thing, but like I couldn't help myself. I pulled the trigger because it looks absolutely amazing. I like everything about him right there. It looks incredible right there. All right, so I'm gonna pull this back here, guys. Of course, like I said, there's been so many versions of Mossman. I'm very curious, which one has been your favorite version. Of course, it could be the classics version, the 80s version of him. I don't know. There was a 2000X version that came out with him, but we have this version here. All right, and then we have, of course, I just showed him off the collector's edition right there, the other Origins figure. You can see the similar, And the face sculpt is different. I do like the fact that they changed the face sculpt right there between the two Origins figures right there. Of course, he's not flocked. Of course, this one has that very slight pine scent smell. So I don't think this version will have that. But when we do unboxing, we'll try it out. All right. Of course, we have. I'm going to back this up here. And then we had, of course, the Masterverse edition, the Revelation edition here, the one I'm spinning around right now. There's that version of Mossman right there, which was not had that pine scent smell, but he had that that big tentacle like this version right here has. Extra pairs of hands, okay. And the one I just received recently in my collection for my final collection right here is the CGI version right here of Mossman. All right, so there's been so many different versions of Mossman in this modern day, collecting for the, from CGI to Origins right here to, Masterverse. All right. Of course, I did grab my, because it's been all Mossman today for the most part. I brought my flocked Toys R Us Mossman right here. There he is in the packaging. All right. All right, so there you go, guys. There's a look at Mossman. I mean, a very, very cool figure. Looks really cool. I like the veins right the inside, and you see that the purplish armor, but you can see in the skin right there, like some veins that are inside the skin right there. And like I said, when I do get a second version of him, hopefully very soon, I will do a full unboxing of him. So please stay tuned to the channel for that. Okay. So right now, I mean, I was very skeptical too of like if this was the real deal, when I ordered him off of eBay, but it's absolutely the real deal. It's unpunched as well, which I do like. Looks amazing right there. All right. So hopefully you guys will be able to get him very soon in your collection. All right. One more shot of him right there. One more time for the back right here. Some beautiful artwork once again. All right. All right, back around here. Alright guys, I'd like to take the time now to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the video and have not subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I've loved talking to you guys. All things Masters of the Universe, which could be the Turtles of Grayskull toy line here, to the Vintage Origins line here, to the cartoon collection as well, to the Masters line, to the CGI line as well. Hit that like button, guys, and thank you for doing that, guys. It means a lot to my channel. It helps my channel to get out to grow, and hopefully for more people who love collecting Master Universe figures, love collecting, will watch my videos and hopefully will subscribe as well and hit the like button too. So hitting that like button once again means a lot. So thank you so much for doing that, guys. Hit that notification bell when upload new videos. And tomorrow I should have, I believe on Tuesday I should have a cartoon collection, another new cartoon collection figure coming to do a review on. If I don't, I might look at all the Masterverse Mattel Creations exclusives so far that I have in my collection. All right. So, or we'll look at the Superstars line. So, stay tuned for that, guys. Also, share this video, guys, who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Master of the Universe, for over 40 plus years, which could be the 80s, the classics, the Super 7, the 2000X, to Funko Pops, to Origins, to Turtles of Grayskull, to the cartoon collection, to CGI, to Masterverse. I mean, over 40 years of this amazing product, guys. I absolutely love to collect and talk about with you guys. So, guys, hope you guys have a great Monday, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Take care, guys, and have a good one.